Hello guys, this is Zuma, and welcome back to the Black Ops 2 Best Class series, and in this video we're going to be focusing on the Best Slayer class. Now as always, that's the introduction out of the way. Now let's bring up the board for the pick 10 system. So quickly, just before we fill up this board with lovely perks and stuff, I just want to go into what is a Slayer, because some people might not know, and this class isn't for everybody. So a Slayer's role is like a player who's really good in 1v1 gunfights. Like, they'll place themselves deep in the enemy spawn, doing their best to like keep the enemy away from the objective. Now you might be thinking that a Slayer is a kill whore, which is like true in a way, but a kill whore is generally a player who's only out for himself and couldn't care about the win. And they won't jump on the flags and they'll just ride out the loss. As long as they walk away with like a 20 KDR, they don't really care. So I hope that just describes the difference between the two. And oh man, what's coming up? I should have just waited this out. I knew someone was in there, but he just came out of the corner there and got me. But yeah, I just hope you didn't mind me talking about what a Slayer's role is. If you may be playing a bit more defensive and you want to try and be a bit more aggressive, then this class could be for you. So right, and now we've just transitioned into my nuclear streak, and it's not the prettiest of starts. That I see two enemies and trying to use all my bullets on him. Then he drop shots, so I miss him completely, and I go to knife him, but he's already dead. And so I'm totally out of bullets. Another guy comes, I managed to pick up this MTAR, kill him, and I managed to go around and kill another guy as well. But don't worry, that's the last time I use that weapon. So right, that's it, let's get into the class. So my primary weapon is the PDW. Now I would suggest using a submachine gun because it allows you to move around the map a lot faster. And as I'm playing ground war, the 50 clip that the PDW has just allows me to kill multiple enemies. I don't have to worry about reloading all the time. And the attachment that I have on the PDW is Quickdraw. Now because I'm going to be in a lot of 1v1s, the ability to bring up my gun a lot faster than the opponent is just going to help me win a lot more gunfights. And because I don't have the suppressor attached, I'm not losing any damage and range, so it just gives me that extra edge over my opponent. But because I'm not using a silencer, so that's where the counter UAV comes into play. But I'll go more in depth into my score streaks a little bit later. And now for my lethal, I have the C4. Now if you saw my best shotgun class, then you know how much I love the C4. Just when you're in a crisis, you'll be able to flick them out and get enemies around a corner when they hide behind obstacles and stuff like that. They're just so awesome and so versatile that they have to be in my pick 10. So right onto my first tier perks, I have Hardline and Flak Jacket. Now because I'm in the spawn, I am patrolling like quite a small area, so before they walk in here they can just like chuck a C4 in or a Semtex or something and just get me quite easy. So just having a Flak Jacket just helps cut a bit of that out. And now the reason why I've got the Hardline is because of the score streaks. Now UAV, counter UAV and the VSAT, when these are up you get 10 points per assist. And you'll see a lot of times in this gameplay where I'll have all three of them up, and then when one of my teammates gets a kill, I get 30 points. But because I've got Hardline, I get 20% extra, so I'm getting 36. And you know what it's like when a VSAT goes up, your team's rushing around a lot more and killing a lot more enemies. So for every 3 that goes down, it's like me getting a kill. And you end up with some crazy points. You'll see in this gameplay where it's just 30 after 30 after 30. And next thing you know, after I've called my VSAT in, I've got my UAV straight away, my counter UAV, and then I'm getting 30 again, and then I'm back up to my VSAT. It's just like a vicious circle just cycling through, and well, it's like an awesome circle. It's just really good. And in this one life, in this nuclear streak, I actually get 5 VSATs in one life. And it just shows you the power of using Hardline in this set of score streaks together. And although this is a Slayer class, it could technically be a how to rank up fast class as well. So I guess it's like a 2-in-1. If you don't really like not using a silencer, then all you have to do is just swap the quick draw for a silencer, and that's it. You're set up for like an awesome ranking class for any game mode really. So right, it's my second tier perks, which is Scavenger and Toughness. Now obviously I'm using Scavenger so I can keep a lot of bullets in my PDW quick draw gun, and it also keeps me fully replenished in my C4s as well, so I can keep on whipping them out. And Toughness obviously because I'm dealing with a lot of enemies, the reduced flinch just helps me keep some bullets on target. And if you haven't really used Toughness before, just try it. You wouldn't believe how much it reduces flinch. It's unbelievable. It makes so much difference and helps you really win those gunfights. And now for my third tier perk, it is Dexterity. Now this is another good perk, much needed one in 1v1s. Having the ability to shoot faster after sprinting, wow, it can just make all the difference in surviving those close gunfights. Also be able to climb up ladders and climb over objects and stuff faster is a little help as well. And it also faster recover from melee as well. I don't know if many people know that. So Dexterity is like a little Swiss Army knife. It has a 3-in-1, and I've been using Dexterity a little bit more now as my perk 3 slot is always taken up by Tap Mask. I just I never leave home without it, just because of all the stuns and shock charges. I hate being stuck in one place for a certain length of time, so putting Dexterity on, a bit more cautious on who I flank, make sure I don't come up behind no snipers who have a lot of shock charges everywhere. But yeah, I've been putting Dexterity on, it's been working well for me. And now obviously my last 2 are filled up because I've got 2 tier 1 perks, so it's going to be perk 1 greed, and I've got 2 tier perks as well, so I've got perk 2 greed. And now the class is complete, and this is what I found the guys to be the best Slayer class. And what's really the shining stars of this class are these 3: Toughness, Dexterity and Quick Draw. Because to be able to run around and to bring your gun up faster, to shoot quicker, and to keep all your bullets on target even when you're getting shot, just these 3 together, it just makes this class perfect for those one-on-one gunfights. Not to mention that you're not using a suppressor either, so you've got even more damage and a lot more range, and that's just another addition that's just boosting this class up, and the enemy doesn't have a chance. So there you have it guys, the best Slayer class. And don't forget that if you are a defensive player and you are changing like your playing style for the first time, you know, maybe you've been using Ghost and a Suppressor, it might be a big jump for you to suddenly go from Unsilenced showing up on the radar all the time. You might be struggling a little bit. So like I said before, try swapping Quickdraw for Suppressor and see if that works for you. And if you're one of those guys out there that's an absolute COD monster, then I hope you might have seen something that might make you think, I might try that in my class. And that's it. In a couple more kills, you're going to see I'm going to get the Nuclear Emblem. And this is the last run for my VSAT as well. This is going to be number 5 in this one life. So it's a pretty good gameplay overall, and I really hope you enjoyed it. And I'm thinking what the next best class could be. I'm thinking Sniper. And if I can sniper using this class, anyone can. So right, we're just going to get rid of the pick 10 as the Nuclear Emblem is going to come up soon because I'm on the final kill. And there it is. And just before the game ends, I think I get 4 more kills, and the Unstoppable Emblem keeps on coming up after each one. And if you're wondering what that is, oh, watch this. Is he going to spawn? Is he? No, he ain't. Oh, he is! I think we're both surprised on that one. But yeah, the Unstoppable Emblem, every kill that you get after you go nuclear, then you get it. And I think everyone you get 100 XP per kill. So if you can keep on going after you go nuclear, you know, you can rack up those points. And that's the end of the game. It was over pretty quick. With a 7100 score, I think it was 7 minutes something. This was close to 1000 score per minute, definitely in the 900, so a really high score per minute. And I hope you enjoyed this best class episode. And don't forget to give it a like rating and maybe a favourite if you feel like it's helped you. So that's it guys, I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching and take care.